Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Opening Night Trivia. And welcome back to Geek Challenge Cup. The GCC is the show that answers the question, hey, what if we wrote like one Batman and Robin question in every single one? How long would it take anybody to notice? My name is Alex. I created and host this horrible nightmare, and I am not alone. I dragged David back into it. David, how are you?
Well, I really thought I was kind of going to step away from this because the last one I called was a little mushy. But I mean, I'm here again. It's always fun to call a GCC. So I'm just hoping for the sake of the competitors, the categories rolled better than the last one I was involved in. Jesus Christ.
David, you did fine in that GCC. Speaking of which, you do have a little bit of recent experience. Any advice for these lovely people?
No, actually, because
Great.
I can say bet conservatively, but no, I mean depends on the categories. You know what?
Okay, great. You see how hard it is to find a good co-host, Jay Burns? Call me. It's going to be a fun little crossover episode. We have a bunch of new friends here. Let's meet the first one. Prospect coming to you very soon from our friends over at Full Metal Geek and probably other places. Here first, though, number one match. Joining us for the first time, it's Brittany. Brittany Tapley, everybody.
Hey.
How you doing, Brittany?
Good. Yeah, I'm excited to see how I do. I haven't done this before, so yeah, we'll see.
Well, beginner's luck, never hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Second from just made her debut over at our friends at Multiplex. Hopefully they're still friends. With an amazing match against Garth McMurray, friend of the show. Get well soon, Garth. It's Bridget.
Hello.
What's up? How are you?
Huh?
How are you? What's up?
I'm good. I rolled out of bed about 15 minutes ago. I'm ready to go.
That's the spirit. That's the energy we want on this show. Recently, this next competitor made his singles debut against friend of the show, Kaiser Huang. Ladies and gentlemen, it's JD Domash.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm still alive. Let's do this.
Great. Still alive. Didn't sound too happy about it, but we'll see what happens. And host of Sinister Movie Night over on somewhere. It's Alec Miller.
Hey, what's up? It's Nerd Entertainment Network.
Nerd Entertainment Network. Right, that's right. Friend of the show, Hunter Chambliss. Shout out to that guy.
Yes.
Yes, Sinister Movie Night. It's fine. So let's get started here with round number one. In round number one, we have spoken. Well, for this game, we spun a category wheel. We landed on quite a few, roughly 25. For these first 10 questions, you will have around 50 seconds to write down your best attempt and answer after we have given you the question. We went over the game. It's been on for a while now. Let's get started. David, first question.
Yeah, so a reminder for the competitors. At the entirety of the match, please keep your hands on screen. So let's go with the first category, which is Marvel movies. Straight Marvel movies. In 2015's Fantastic Four or Fanforstic, who plays Doctor Doom?
This movie deserves more respect.
Do you think the creators of this movie are already just assume everyone calls it Fanforstic?
I'm not sure that this movie had creators, really. I think it just kind of happened, and some of us had to watch it. For
too many times for comfort. Yes.
5, 4.
Was that a repeat?
3.
No, I just said the first half had a creator.
Okay.
1. Editorials here are always welcome. Just gonna start here with Brittany.
Toby Kebbell.
Down to Alec.
Toby Kebbell.
Over to JD.
Toby Kebbell.
Bridget, did you have it?
I didn't write anything down.
All right. So that is 3 people with 1 point. Bridget falling behind just a little bit. Plenty of time, plenty of questions left. Your second will come from the category of quotes. In what DC movie does Batman say, anyone can take a life. Giving life is true power, the power you once had?
So if you had the power to give life back to someone, Alex,
Yes.
who?
I probably wouldn't use it like a whole lot.
So are you telling me that that for a long time had the goth darkness gimmick, you wouldn't use necromancy at all?
No. I maybe bring out Edgar Allan Poe just to see if that guy was all right. What it is that happened to him before. But
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Alec.
I want Batman Begins.
JD.
I also wrote Batman Begins.
Bridget.
Batman versus Superman.
And Brittany.
I also put Batman Begins.
nobody was listening. We were looking for Batman and Robin.
I thought there was a chance that maybe that. Like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it.
I really read the question and I said, "Oh shit, we actually," but no.
Oh, y'all thought I didn't do that on purpose? Nah. David, next question.
In the category of Star Wars, what planet was Padme Amidala the Queen and later the Senator for? Did they say Padme? I think they said Padme. That's shame on me.
David, do you have any fond memories of Natalie Portman besides this movie?
No.
These movies? No?
No.
Okay. David Garcia, not known for watching movies.
I was watching Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium the other night. She's very charming in that movie.
Oof, indeed.
David, that's called a movie.
She's charming. Yeah, I've seen a few of those.
That's brutal.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I like her rap.
Or raps. Oh God, where were we?
JD.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe you're looking for Naboo.
Going to Bridget.
I also wrote Naboo.
Brittany.
Yeah, I put Naboo too.
And Alec for a clean sweep.
Actually, just for my son this for the first time. Naboo.
All correct. Everybody's on the board.
Yes.
The fun thing about that reference is that only you and I understood it. So, yeah.
Now on to a reference that, again, only you and I may understand. From the category of MCU, who directed Iron Man 3? I've gotten a lot of crap for this. This is my least favorite MCU movie. Anybody wants to boo, you can do it now. I have panic attacks in Tennessee.
Even above the Dark World?
It's not. I think you're crazy. Yeah, I don't think you're crazy. I just think Iron Man 2 is worse.
That's a perfectly fine opinion. I just think that I have panic attacks in bars in Tennessee. I don't need my superheroes doing the same thing. That's all right. I can do that. I can hang out without myself. I'm all right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't host an expo, probably. Pens are down. We're going to start with Bridget.
I didn't know this one. I put down Sean Favreau.
A reasonable guess. Brittany.
He's better than that. I know
Shane
that.
Black.
Back down to Alec.
Shane Black.
And JD.
He recently directed a terrible Predator movie, Shane Black.
Shane Black is correct. And it was really bad. It was awful.
Okay, so we are going away from MCU and we are going back to MCU.
Okay.
In Captain Marvel, what kind of creature is Goose the cat really?
Yeah, we forgot. We forgot something at home, so we had to go back to MCU. Sometimes you just have to do like a quick U-turn.
Yeah, like going 4 times in a row to mix back.
I meant like Home Alone.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta go home and get Kevin. Or you're a bad parent. There, I said it. The Home Alone parents, awful people.
Oh wow.
Awful. Yeah. How do you forget a whole kid? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. I think we're back up to. Yeah,
Right.
we're back up to Brittany.
Flurkin?
Back down to Alec.
I didn't have any.
JD.
I had a Gorkin, but I believe he is correct. It is a Flurkin.
And Bridget.
I wrote down alien that eats things.
Only Brittany got that one correct. The correct answer was Flurkin.
Okay. Yep. I think it's your question.
Right. It was. I have several I have documents and I have screens open. Yes. Your next question will come from the category of Star Wars. What is the name of the person who the clones are all based on?
Huh. You know, the movies with clone on the title, not good movies. Like, not the best Star Wars movies.
Thank you. That is the editorial from our resident Star Wars expert.
Look, it is really hard to make comments about this Star Wars question without giving away the answer.
Okay, you could give me a compliment for once.
Especially, Alex.
5,
You're
4,
nice.
3, 2.
That's the best I could do. It's the best I could do.
Pens are down. I really miss Jay. All right, we'll go over to Alec for an answer.
Jango Fett.
Over to JD.
The only enjoyable sequence of this movie, it features Jango Fett.
Bridget.
Jango Fett.
And Brittany.
Jango Fett.
All correct.
Right. Your next category comes in the Your next question comes in the category of Marvel, just Marvel movies. I was going to do the nice one. An alien crash lands on Earth, fights a dark overlord, and joins the band called the Cherry Bombs in what movie? That sounds like a really packed weekend.
You know what's incredible about that question? We didn't make any of it up.
No.
All of that is in at least one Marvel movie.
No.
That's the timeline we exist in. All right, let's see if anybody could use a repeat on this one. Everybody seems to have a reasonable guess, hopefully. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Pens are down, I think, starting with JD this time.
Yep.
I believe in my docket later today, Howard the Duck is what I put.
Going over to Bridget.
I didn't write anything down.
Also reasonable. Brittany.
Howard the Duck.
And Alec.
I almost didn't write anything down. Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck is correct. That's a movie. We didn't make it up. It's real. Awful, though. It's really bad.
Yeah. One of the worst Marvel movies.
One of the worst. All right. Next question will come from the category of Wizarding World. In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, how many spells does Queenie try and use to open Graves's office?
There you go. Got there. So I am going to. Our boss asked for the stream link, so.
Our boss did?
Yeah.
Oh no!
I was doing that.
Spotify?
Oof. Are you in trouble?
I might be in trouble. Do you think this were when all those times that I hit on Caleb Boatman?
Maybe.
It's like a solid 10 minutes of. I'm sorry. I don't know what I should say. 5, 4, 3, 2. The hair, it like hit his eyes. Anyway, pens down. We're gonna start, I think, with Bridget.
12.
All right, and Brittany.
I just guessed 3.
Nothing yet. Alec
I also guessed 3.
and JD.
Great nine speak alike. I also guessed 3. It's on my
So
rewatch.
close.
It's on my rewatch list.
So close. Looking for just 2. Just 2.
Classic.
I almost
Guess
went
a
with 2.
number
It was
question.
like 2 or 3.
Yeah. Classic guess a number didn't work out.
Yep.
All right. Our next category is in quotes. What MCU actor said, "Maybe what we need now is a little guy. I can offer you a chance. Only a chance."
You're looking for the actor, not the character, correct?
Yes. Once again, the actor.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
We're
making
going right to their boards.
I heard that correctly.
So, five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks down. I think Alex is sending apologetic messages to the boss.
Nah, that's not what I was doing.
Brittany.
Stanley Tucci.
Alec.
I put Anthony Mackie.
JP.
He was great in Supernova. You all should see that film. Stanley Tucci.
And Bridget.
My main man, Stanley Tucci.
Stanley Tucci is correct.
Right. Yep.
Well done. And now the 10th and final question in this round, number 1. It is going to be the Wizarding World. In what movie does McGonagall ask, "Why is it when something happens, it is always you three?"
Once again, it's hard to make comments about this whole question without giving away the answer that I almost did in testing.
It's true, you did, didn't you? Once again, thank you to our testers, you and Adelaide.
Yeah, I think for this one it was Adelaide.
Yeah, and of course our main man Jay Burns, the Scrooge McDuck.
And Payson.
Yeah, and shout out to Payson, who does not watch this show, but should. Like and subscribe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. David, who are we starting with? I've already lost count.
Alec, I believe.
I put Prisoner of Azkaban.
And JD.
I put Order of Phoenix.
Bridget.
Half-Blood Prince.
And Brittany.
I put Chamber of Secrets.
One of you got it right. The correct answer was Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah! Yo!
All
So
right.
we have a nice little ladder. Right.
Yeah. So at the end of round number 1, if these scores are correct, Bridget caught up a little bit there. David, can I get the scores back?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Brittany, right as the scores have to be told. Brittany is actually in the lead with 7 points. JD in second place with 6. Alec just behind that with 5. And Bridget just behind that with 4. Everybody still has all 3 of their repeats left. That was round number 1. Now we go to round number 2. Round number 2 is the winning round. It is the betting round. During round number 2, you'll be given a category and we'll have a few seconds to write down a bet between 0 and 5 points. You must have those points in order to bet them. You will be given then the question, have around 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer. You will then be asked by name to give your answer. If you get the correct answer, you'll be given the points that you have bet, but an incorrect answer will lose you the amount of points you bet. If you lose all your points and hit 0, you can play your way back in by answering exactly one question correctly. There are 3 ways to win the Geek Challenge Cup. The goal of the game is to get to 21 or more as quickly as you can. That is the domination win. If we go the full 15 questions, the person with the most points gets the decision. If all of your opponents hit 0 and you have points at the end of an answering round, you will have earned the knockout win. If 2 players pass 21 on the same question, the higher the points, those will be awarded the win. If 2 players are tied for first place, those players will advance to a sudden death with all questions coming from Mixed Bag. David, did I miss anything?
No, we call that Death by Mixed Bag.
Death by Mixed Bag, indeed. All right, David, I believe you have the first category.
I do have the first category. It is Star Wars. This is
We're
a
like
tense
rusty. Yeah, we're rusty together, David.
Yeah, right? We used to be funny.
Well, I mean, it's debatable whether we were ever funny. You asked Thomas Scully? The answer? Nope. All right, I need bets in 3, 2, 1, starting with Brittany.
I bet 2.
2 points for Brittany. Alec.
I bet 1.
1 for Alec. Bridget, or excuse me, JD.
I bet 3.
3. All right, and Bridget.
I also bet 2.
Okay.
2 points for Bridget.
And your question. In Solo, a Star Wars story, Enfys Nest leads a group that is called what? Ooh. This movie, I like it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
A lot. I like it a lot. It's one of those that it's in the middle of my Star Wars list, actually.
Hang on, Brittany. Are you not a fan of?
No.
No. Okay, no, that's totally fine.
Yeah, that's fair. I like this movie a lot more than I like Rogue One. So
Oh, really? And then complete opposite.
Okay. We'll get okay. For the next one, we're just gonna talk about that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We're gonna start with Brittany.
It's Crimson Dawn.
Down to Alec.
No, I didn't have that put the red order.
Over JD.
Empress Nest, I believe, were Marauders.
Oh,
And Bridget.
I didn't write anything
that
down.
was the Cloud Riders.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Yep. We were looking for either. It has 2 names: the Cloud Riders or the Marauders. So everyone losing points on that, I believe.
Totally
except,
misheard.
No, I got the Marauders.
except for JD. Yes.
David gets
I
3.
just wanted to make sure.
Yes, we got you.
It's like, what? I was like, what?
2.
Okay.
Alec bet 1. And Bridget bet 2. All right. Reminder, please keep your bets in the board. So,
All right. So
I
Alec
bet
now
three.
on-
wait.
I believe I
9.
betted 3, so I should be at. Oh, yeah, it's 9. You're right. It's
9, yep.
Yeah, 9. I thought I had 7. Sorry. You're right.
All right,
So-
so that actually shuffled the scores now. JD is in the lead with 9 points. We go to the next category, which is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. All right, we're going to do points in 3, 2, 1. Once again, starting with Brittany.
I went 3.
3 points, Brittany. Alec?
I bet 2.
How many points does Alec have?
2. Oh, I have 4.
4
Okay.
points.
Okay. JD?
I bet 2. Oh,
2 points for JD and Alec, or excuse me, and Bridget.
I bet 1 point.
All right, 1 point. Lovely. All right, your question once again for Marvel Cinematic Universe MCU. What is the name of Peter Quill's mother in the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise?
Brittany going right to the board. The other 3 look stunned.
So, Brittany, about Solo, can you just? I was serious. I want to know.
I just find the story more compelling than Solo.
Okay.
I have to watch it again though. But
No, it's-
yeah.
It's totally fine. Here at this show, we respect everybody's Star Wars opinions, except if you like Rise of Skywalker for some reason.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
that's
no.
David's part
No,
now.
that's my red line. That's my red line.
All right, great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down once again, starting with Brittany.
Meredith Quill, I think.
Alec.
I just wrote the first name. I put Meredith.
JD.
I also wrote Meredith.
And over to Bridget.
I didn't have anything.
All
All right.
right. So, Meredith bet. Brittany bet 3. JD bet 2, right?
Yep.
And Alec bet another 2.
Meredith Quill or just Meredith is the correct answer.
Nope.
Well done.
Your
All
next question comes in the category of Wizarding World. So, pets.
David, where are we at with scores?
Well, right now, JD's in the lead with 11, Brittany behind with 8, Alec with 6, and Bridget with 1 point.
All right. Everybody still has all 3 of their repeats.
Yep.
We'll go 3, 2, 1. Bet starting with Brittany.
3 again.
All right, 3 points. Alec,
I just want to.
JD,
I bet 1.
1 point, and Bridget,
I also bet 1.
1 point. Bridget,
Your question. What class did Hagrid eventually teach?
now, David, this is one of your specialities, the wizarding world.
Yeah.
One of your many specialities. Why are you so good at this?
Because I read the books every year for like 9 years.
Dang.
The 7 books.
Why didn't they ever make all those Percy Jackson movies? I would have owned it. That I would have absolutely owned. All right, pens down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm really salty about it, actually. Answers, starting with Brittany.
I think it's care for magical creatures.
We'll go down to Alec.
I also have care for magical creatures.
JD.
I don't know if you're gonna dock me for a different kind of word as opposed to 4. I put care of magical creatures.
That's fine.
And we'll go over to Bridget.
I also put down care of magical creatures.
Care of magical creatures.
Important part was the care. If you said anything else that care, that the
Respect.
preposition.
Respect of magical creatures was not going to be a acceptable answer. But yes, I believe everybody got that one correct.
So
Well,
that was a swing because now Brittany is 1 point behind the lead.
yes, she is.
Okay.
All right, so close game here on GCCs as we go now to the category of Star Trek.
Ooh.
David, you and I have long agreed on this. This is a lot of people's swing category where they
Yep.
either know absolutely nothing about Star Trek or a whole bunch of it. I know
Yeah.
on what side of the coin I fall on. Nothing.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what side of the coin I fall on anymore.
Well, that
And
rewatch is coming up soon, I think.
yeah,
I'm in the midst of a rewatch, so I'm in this weird category where I know a lot of, not so much about a lot of others.
All right. Well, we'll see if that is going to help. I need bets in 3, 2, 1. Starting with Brittany.
I might regret this, but I put 4.
4 points. All right. That's a strong bet. Alec,
I just bet 1.
1 point. JD,
For that reason, I only bet 1.
1 point. All right. And Bridget.
We're allowed to bet 0, correct?
Oh God, yes.
Okay, I bet 0.
All right. Reasonable. All right. Your question in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek 09, how long was George Kirk in charge of the USS Kelvin?
it's a tense moment. It's a
Yeah.
4-point bet. It's the biggest bet in this match.
I like not looking super confident. JD took a second. Brittany, I think is smiling, or excuse me, Bridget, I think is smiling, which is neat.
I know Star Trek, but it's been years since I've watched the original movies, and so I wanted to play it safe.
Reasonable.
1. Pens down. And we start with Alec.
I just put 1 day.
JD.
I think I'm off a couple minutes. I put 15 minutes.
Over to Bridget
3 minutes.
and up to Brittany.
I put 11 minutes.
Oh,
It's 11 and
So
a half,
close.
isn't it?
looking
No?
for 12 minutes.
12?
Your father was in command of a starship for 12
I knew
minutes.
I was off by like a few. I
Yeah.
knew I was off about a few minutes. I just knew it. I knew it was like a really specific number like that. I was like,
Yeah.
We have a tie at second place now between Brittany and Alec.
Yep.
Really?
JD now taking a lead of 4 points, which leads us to our next category.
Which is Star Wars. This is actually a really good match.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this match. Not since
Bets.
last week have I been so excited.
2, 1. Bet, starting with Brittany.
3.
Okay. Alec.
Go a little crazy and go 2.
JT.
I also put 2.
And Bridget.
1.
All right, 1
All
point.
right. Your question is, where does The Last Jedi end? And we are looking for a planet or a location. We are not going to be. Just tell us where.
Speaking of bones of contention, The Last Jedi.
Ha!
I love it.
Yeah.
Me too.
I love it too.
Probably my favorite Star Wars movie.
Oh, okay. I think it's my number 2, Revenge of the Sith. You'll be in my heart.
My number 3. Last Jedi was number 3.
All right.
Remember, repeats are on the table in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's done. And JT.
I believe it's Canto Bite and under Brick Boy. Explanation.
Bridget.
Put down the Rebel base.
Brittany.
I put Canto Bite too.
And Alec.
I didn't have anything.
All right, so Canto Bite, Cantonica is correct.
Broomstick Boy.
Brittany catching up a little bit. I think gaining a point in that exchange. Bridget at 1, Alec at 5, JD still in lead with 13 points, which leads us to our next category: movie release dates.
Ooh.
I know what
This is
I'm
one of those that you are really good at or have no idea.
The Adelaide Spence Memorial category goes to. They're not dead. We just want to remember them at this time where I might be fired off of this channel if this video doesn't go well. All right, so bets in 3, 2, 1. Starting with Brittany.
5.
Whoa.
All in for Brittany, down to Alec.
Absolutely not. Just 1.
Just 1 point. Reasonable. JD.
Yeah, just no, 0. I betted 0. No.
All right.
Okay.
That's a good question. And Bridget.
0.
Okay.
Really? Wow. Okay.
So this is going to be a very swingy question right off the bat. All right. So once again, for movie release dates, in what year was Swamp Thing released?
Right to the board. I mean, I haven't seen a 5-point bet so confident in a while.
Yeah. I just hang on. Bridget, didn't seem very comfortable with the Swamp Thing question. Are you all right?
I've never heard of that movie ever.
It's aggressively bad.
It sounds like it is.
We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. I'm really curious. So we're actually going to start with Brittany for 5 big points.
I think it's 1982.
Alec.
I'd put 1993.
JD.
1987. I'd put my hands up. I just put a year.
Bridget.
I didn't write anything down.
I got to say this. 5 big
Nice.
points go to Brittany. 1982, exactly correct.
Great.
Brittany taking a 2-point lead now. Very well done. And
Yeah.
this is going to be
Next.
really interesting now because
The
your
next
next category, David.
Is movie release dates. Blame the wheel.
Just
So now, yeah, JD now is thinking, I have to catch up because there is a definite non-zero chance that Brittany has once again written 5.
Bets starting 3, 2, 1. Brittany.
5 again.
Alec.
Damn, just 1.
JD.
I still put because like here's the thing, this is not my category, so like
Oh yeah, if you lose points.
there are other categories I can think with. This is not the category I'm going to do it.
That's reasonable.
agree.
Bridget,
A whopping 0.
okay.
Also reasonable. Yep.
And your question. In what year was the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie released?
Again, right to the board.
Yeah.
So,
Do you
Bridget,
know, you used to be like ironic with these questions. What happened?
I wasn't as drunk when I wrote them this time.
Okay.
Easy. Done. Yeah, I wasn't drunk when I wrote them this time.
Fair.
Also, when we wrote them for your match, I thought I was never really happy. The match last week, the GCC last week, was the first time I've ever been happy with any of the ones that we've ever put out.
Huh.
So I thought, hey, maybe this one will be good. And so far, yeah, I agree. It's been fine.
Well, thank you.
It's not because of you, by the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, for 5 big points.
1990.
1990. All right. Alec?
I put 95.
JD?
92.
Bridget?
I didn't write anything down.
Once again, for 5 big points.
Nice.
Oh,
Brittany now hits 20. JD over at 13. Alec with 3. Bridget with 1 point. And I mean, it's been a while since I've been in a math class, but I do know this. Brittany is exactly 1 point away from winning this here game. And she could do it, potentially, with this next question in the category of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU.
this is a tense one.
All right. We're going to go bets in 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. Brittany.
Yeah, just about the one that I need.
Reasonable. Down to Alec.
Since if I didn't know, I just said 3.
3 points.
All in.
All in. Yes, all in. JD.
I bet 8.
Yeah, but we're going to give you 5
Okay.
because that's the.
Okay.
5 is the maximum points you can bet. And
5.
over to Bridget.
1.
All in.
1 point.
All in.
Might as
Okay.
well. All right. Your question once again from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. In the Avengers, what does Loki go to Germany to get? Now, David, you and I, neither of us really like Swamp Thing, but I at least love Return of Swamp Thing, a
It's-
sequel that bafflingly exists.
Depends on with what eyes you watch it.
Drunk eyes, yes. It's really, really weird.
Yes, I don't drink, so yeah.
Well, okay. Buzzkill David over here.
Hey,
Thank you for ruining this. Everybody's having a good time. All right, fine. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just for dramatic sense, we're gonna start with Alec on this one.
Put tritium.
Over to JD.
I believe he was getting a scientist's eye for an off scan.
Over to Bridget.
The staff he uses to control the Tesseract.
And potentially for the win, Brittany.
I'm not sure now after his answer. I put Iridium.
This match will continue. The correct answer was an eyeball. The
Yeah.
eyeball of a scientist is correct. Well done.
that.
For 5 big points. And now we have ourselves an interesting scenario. Brittany with 19 points. Alec with 18. JD with 18.
And I
Alec.
think it's an
and
interesting
Bridget.
point to bring up. If 2 people go up to 21 in the same question, the person with most points will get the win.
Yep. And
No,
if they, for some reason, tie, we are going to a sudden death.
Can I
Death by
I actually didn't hear anything David said. I had like cut out a little bit.
He said that if we two people go above 21 on the same question, the higher of the points will get the win here today. And if they are tied for whatever reason, we will be going to a mixed bag sudden death. All right. So, David, next category.
Next category, potentially the last question, is Wizarding World.
All right. So, Alec and Bridget are both playing in. So, this is just... We're just going to get bets from Brittany and JD. All right. I'm going to go in 3, 2, 1. Brittany.
5.
All right.
Well,
And JD?
I bet 3.
All right. So,
all right. Your question. In Wizarding World, what is the name of the object that shows an individual their deepest wants?
David, once again, can we get the score, please?
I'll take a repeat already. I didn't fully hear that.
Yeah.
Alex, do you want to repeat this?
Yeah, I'll repeat it. Once again, from Wizarding World, what is the name of the object that shows an individual their deepest wants?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured out it might be an accent problem.
Maybe. Could we get the scores up on the screen
Yep.
for a second?
All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. We're
Thanks,
just
Tom.
going to do this to end with a point. Alec,
Mirror of Erised.
over to Bridget.
Mirror of Erised.
For 3 points, we're going to go to JD.
I was Mirror of Iredal. Yeah, I didn't have it.
And for the win, Brittany.
Mirror of Erised.
And your winner, by way of domination, it is Brittany Tabley. Congratulations. Well done. Fantastic performance here. 24 points, I believe, the final score for Brittany. A very high scoring match here today. A little bit of back and forth. Always love to see that. David, let's drop some people out of here. Just talk to Brittany for a second.
Well,
congratulations.
Yay.
Well done.
Thank you.
Hell of a performance. Strong performance from somebody that, I mean, again, this is your first match.
Yeah, first ever match. I need to listen to the questions a little better. I should have gotten that Cloud Riders one, but I guess it all worked out. So
I agree. I think a lot of people that have played this game would be very happy to have this performance. And I do think that, given what we've seen, we're very, very excited for your career going forward. Speaking of which, David, I believe we have some news for her.
we do have an announcement yet. I don't know if you know that it usually takes 2 wins to get into the main roster from GCC, but we have the rule that in short notice matches, that rule changes. So this match, because of administration and organization stuff, we only gave you like 1 day to prepare, and we didn't even give you the categories. So because of that, we have this match as a short notice match. And because of that, you have the win. So you, Brittany, are going to be going into our main roster right away.
Oh.
So congratulations.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. That's great.
Congratulations, Brittany. We're very, very excited to have you. You were one of the people that we were heavily scouting. We were really excited to have you sign up. Congratulations. We will see you here on the Geek roster, hopefully very, very soon.
Yeah,
if you'll have us.
Oh, of course.
Great. So we're going to drop you out. We're going to close the show. David, you have
What
some
a
more
match.
talent on your hands. Yeah. What a match.
Yeah, I have to juggle and I have to book the booking. So, I mean, hey, we always love to see those head-to-head fights at the top and high-scoring matches, people getting the lead, swinging. I don't know how many lead changes we had in this match. It was a really, really good one. So
it was a really, really good one. A bunch of 5-point exchanges. And of course, shout out to, hopefully new friend of the show, Alec, and new friend of the show, Bridget. They showed up, they did the thing. And hopefully they'll be back. They're always invited to come back.
GCC
at some
format.
point.
I think this GCC format isn't really like a lot of people end up with 0. Really, really good players have ended up with 0 points in GCC. So don't be discouraged because of that. It's the format. So.
Yep, absolutely. And that marks another one for the record books. This was really fun. Hopefully, assuming that Adelaide doesn't fire me, we're going to do this again and again and again. Next week. Oh, God. I have to get to writing already. So that's it for GCCs this week. Hopefully, everybody liked it. You should have liked it. Like, subscribe, or don't. Leave a comment. Say hi to my mom for me if you see her down there. And we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.